continuing with our introduction to 3D games and mastering the Unity interface. Today we are going to do a simple exercise where we will write our names using various 3D objects made available to us by Unity. Okay, let's do this. Let's create a new 3D project. Give it a name. I've named mine. Write your name and choose a location. Click create. Hope you guys are all doing well in this weird time. At the time of recording of this video, it is now the end of April, 26th of April 2020, and still under lockdown because of the COVID-19 epidemic. So I'm taking a lot of time to brush up on my Unity skills. And I thought I'll throw together some tutorials. Okay, so last time we created a simple fort just by using a bunch of cubes. Today we are going to do another simple exercise and we're just going to write our name. So as usual, I like to just start off by placing my X to the right and Y up so that I have my X running left to right and Y running down to up. Z in and out. Okay. This just helps me set my bearings. So what I'm gonna do, okay, let's actually lay it out on the ground. So I'm gonna click on the Y and it gives me the top down perspective, and let's start adding in some objects. So we've got if you right click on your hierarchy view, or you can click on game object, 3D object, and choose something here. So I'm gonna start off with a cube, do something simple, and okay, start by writing my name. So I'm going to draw an A. So my name's Anilin, weird name, Anilin, and let's see if I can do that just quickly here. So there's a bunch of shortcut keys that you can use to change between these controls on the top. So just to refresh your memory, the arrow keys, the arrow with this button with the arrows is to enable you to move your object around. The one with this arrows going in circles is, as you guessed, just to rotate. This next tool is the scale tool and the rect tool. Okay, the rect tool is used for moving and scaling. Okay, I'm going to undo that, and the first thing I'm going to do is let's scale this out. So I'm going to stretch this up, down a bit, and let's make my A. So I'm going to click here on E, or you can click on a button, but using the keyboard shortcuts can make things so much easier for you. Okay, so I've got the first part of my A. Gonna scale it a bit more. Yeah, I think that looks okay. And I'm going to duplicate this cube and rotate this and move it. So W, and I can just move it. Let's line it up nicely. So I'm gonna hold V to snap these corners together. The most perfect A in the world, but that's not what we're going for. So the aim of this exercise is to get you guys used to using the interface, adding all these primitive objects in, scaling, rotating, and placing them together. Okay, and you have to master your tools. So this is a great exercise, this and the previous exercise, and I think once you've done these, then you're pretty much okay to go and do some more interesting stuff. Okay, let's add another cube here, and I'm going to scale this, choose rect tool. So the main difference between the rect tool and the scaling tool is the scaling tool will scale on both sides. As you can see, it can be hard for placing images or objects around. So when you want precision placement, you'll use a rack tool. But it's not all that precise. I don't think you can do snapping with it, but gives you finer control. Okay, so I've got a nice decent A going there. Okay, it looks a bit dull. So I'm gonna write my name first and then we'll start adding some colors in. So let's group these together so we know what's what. Create empty. Main use for creating empty objects, well, for me anyway, is for grouping things together. Kind of like creating folders in Windows, just for organizing. So I'm going to call this letter A. Select these cubes and drag it onto that one so that it will come underneath it. Okay, and then I need an create empty letter N. Okay, so let's use a different primitive this time. I'm going to go with let's go to capsule. Scale this out. So that looks like inside. Okay, that'll do. Okay, I'm going to duplicate this. Move it, rotate it, press E, click E, and W. Let's place this there, and just scale this up a bit. Okay, I'm going to zoom in. Let's snap these together. So hold V and grab that, snap that to that corner. Okay, cool. Hope you guys remember your navigation keys. Just to refresh, middle click is to pan, right click is to rotate in your scene, your mouse wheel is to zoom in and out. Okay, so I'm using all of those as well as this gizmo on top to check where I'm placing, to make sure I'm placing my objects properly. I'm going to duplicate that first one again and holding V, try to grab the corner there and snap those together. Let's see what that looks like on the side. Yep, looks good. Next one. Okay, with the eye, I'm going to keep eye simple. Duplicate that and then just put it on the eye. Let's move that across. Okay, you see those aren't lined up, so I'm gonna click on that and just set it all to 0 so that my eye is in line with my root object. And let's create an elk. I'm just going to duplicate the whole eye object. Oh, cool. Let's move this across. And what we need to do is, you know what, let's use another primitive. So let's delete this. For L, let's go with we can't use a sphere, capsule, cylinder. Let's use a cylinder. Okay, now this is a nice one, okay, because the cylinder is pointing upwards. So let's rotate this. So you can rotate on your transform component over here as well. So we want to rotate along the x-axis. So you can see you can click on the x, not on the text field, but on the x label, and drag to the right or left to start rotating it. Okay, so we want to get that to rotate to 90 degrees. So here you can set precision rotation. Okay, so let's scale that a bit. R, scale it up, and that away. Let's just go to top view. Yep, that looks okay. I'm gonna duplicate that. W, move that across. E, rotate. Oh, oops. You can see here. I want to get a better rotation here, so let's put it as -90. -90 or to 70 is fine. Scale that down a bit for the lower portion of my L. Cool, that looks good. And now I've got an I and N, so I can just duplicate my I and my N. Let's do, oh, that looks weird. K-A-N-I-L-I-N, Anilin. Cool, so that's my name. Hope you guys are having fun with yours, having luck with creating something that looks quite decent. Next thing I want to show you guys while we're here, because this ugly grayish brown color is just annoying the hell out of me. Just go to assets, right click, create material, and I'm going to call it, you know what, I'm just going to make all these letters blue, so I'm going to call it blue material. And you come here to this little, to your inspector, and here next to albedo there's a little dropper and a little swatch here, so you click on that white part, and here you can go and select a color. So I'm going to choose my base color and make it a bit of a dark blue. Cool. So what the material is basically, it is what your object is made of, or what it's, you know, meant to, yeah, kind of mimic. So you can have materials that mimics plastic or metal or, yeah, anything in between. So I'm just going to leave it on its defaults. I just really want the color. We'll get more detail on materials in later lessons. Okay, so what you can do here is you can just go and drag this on. You know what? Actually, let's have some fun here. Let's create some more materials. Let's make purple material. I like naming my objects with the material at the end, or naming all my objects with whatever type it is at the end. So if it's a particle system, I'll name it as whatever with the particle system at the end. You get the idea. Let's go with orange material and maybe a yellow. Okay, let's change the colors of these. Orange, let's leave it at that. Purple. Purple and yellow. Okay, cool. And now you can basically take all of these and drop them on. Let's make this purple. Blue, what did I have? Yellow. Orange. Just dragging it at random. And that looks so much better. Cool, and I think I'm gonna call that a wrap, and I'll catch you guys for the next lesson, where we will start with some coding in C#. Okay, Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys managed to line everything up. Just make sure all the letters are lined up, so you got the top view, side view. See that they look nice and flat, just as mine is. And if that's the case, then you are ready to go, and you have pretty much mastered the interface. That is the most important things that you will be doing: adding objects, rotating, scaling, snapping them together, and yeah, then of course writing scripts. So next time, scripts, C#, get ready. Get you guys then. Bye.